Okay, Mr. Owner here, and we're going to show you how to use a canvas to inform your drawing of your magLev vehicle. All right, so first we're going to open up the data panel, and we are going to take a look at this foam block for size. So we double click on that, and we're going to inspect it and measure it. And we're going to measure this edge here. This length is 8. And this is 2, and this is 2.5. Okay, so now we know what we're dealing with. We're going to go ahead and close this and go ahead and insert a image. So you should have had 3 images, a top, a front, and a side. So we're going to go ahead and insert canvas. Okay, I have my image on my computer right here. This is the side view. And so I selected the view I want, and then I'm gonna look on the view cube here and kind of orient myself. So it's gonna be on the right side view. So then I select this plane. All right, so now it brought it into the correct plane, and I'm gonna press OK. So now I just need to get this to the right size. So I'm just gonna zoom in on it, and I'm gonna go to my canvas, and I'm gonna right click on it, and there's a calibrate is one of your options here. And I'm going to click on one end and click on the other end. And I'm going to need those to be 8 inches. Press enter. So now I can zoom back out. Now it's calibrated to be 8 inches total. All right, so I have my first canvas in. The other thing you can do on your canvas is you can set the opacity. So again, I can right click and I can go edit canvas. I can change the how much it displays or how much shadow it has. Okay, so I can change that opacity. All right, so that's how you insert your canvas. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the create form tool to create a T-spline over this particular drawing. So I'm going to click on create form, and I'm going to use the sketch tool to create a sketch to derive my form. So click on sketch. This is the plane I'm going to be working on. Okay. And I'm going to use the spline tool, and I'm going to use the fit point spline. So the fit point spline, I'm going to click one point, click another point, and probably click 2 more points here. 1 and 2. Okay. And then either this finish sketch or click this green box, either one. Okay. So now I've created a spline. And if I needed to modify this, okay, I can just go over here and click on move, and I can move some of these points if I needed to. So for example, right here, I can move this point over and get this spline a little bit nicer. Okay, click on this point, move this one. Okay, and press OK. Okay, so when I'm done finishing with the sketch, go finish the sketch. Okay, now I am going to open up the sketch and go to modify, and I'm going to go to create, and I'm going to extrude that form. I need to be kind of on an angle here to see how far I'm going to extrude it. Okay, so click on this edge, and now you have these two different settings here. So I can move this back and forth to see how many different faces I want to put on here. So right now I got 4 faces. You don't want a lot of faces. The more faces you have, the harder it is to sort of get to the shape you want. Okay, so I would recommend you don't do too many faces. Right now I have 4 faces, and I'm going to maybe divide that by 2. Now I want to build this, okay, by going half 1/2 the size and mirror the other size. So I know it's 2.5 inches total in width. Okay, so I'm only going to go total distance of 1.25. Okay, so that seems to be pretty good. Okay, and that is looking good. All right, so I have my first sketch here, and now I can start probably putting in another edge on the bottom here. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and again going for the right side view and create another sketch, and again make another spline, create a spline, 5-point spline. Let's start on this end this time, go here, go here, go here. Okay, and it's a little bit off there, so I'm just going to hit my modifier, move this a little bit, move this one over, this one over, and press OK. Okay, again, press finish sketch. Okay, I'm going to change my angle a little bit, and I am going to highlight this sketch, and again, create an extrude. This time I'm only going to come out 1 inch. And again, I'm going to reduce my faces to about 4 and press OK. So that these faces will all line up. Okay. So now I have 2 spline faces, and I just want to kind of bridge these over. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and create a bridge. So I'm going to hold down my control key as I select these different edges. Okay, and I'm going to go to modify, and I'm going to hit bridge. Okay, so again, hold down the control key, select these particular edges as my first side, then I go to side 2, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to press OK, and that bridge those over. Okay, now I'm going to look at it probably from over here, and let's make a bridge also right down here. Let's move these over, or we can just move these over. We're going to create a bridge as well. So we're going to go ahead and modify bridge from here, and here is from 1, and here and here. Okay, I press OK, and it looks like I got that pretty closed up. There's some weird creases here. We'll try and deal with that in a bit. Okay,